I think there's going to be opportunities here for him to get the picks, or maybe have a sacks in the 3 to 5 range, and that would be great for a guy like that.
Hacker like that, yeah.
And I think what's happened, and I don't want to get too off on a tangent here, but the tackle stat, and I understand why, but the number of tackles seems to matter less than it ever has.
Oh, yeah.
So when you're an interior linebacker and you lead the team with 115 tackles or something like that, everybody shrugs at that because they're looking for game-changing opportunities or game-changing numbers, and that doesn't really fit anymore. So I think that's also part of it. But I do think the combination of Edwards and Edmunds, I talked to these guys about this a little bit last year, that they really have to be as in mental sync as anybody on the defense.
Oh, yeah.
And to see that partnership go yet another year working together, I think that's only going to help them.
Well, and, T.J. Edwards mentioned when we talked to him about the contract extension that he got, it keeps him here in Chicago. He's a hometown kid. And it frees up your mind to not have to think about that and to have that stability. And so you can let relationships like that thrive. But the middle of Dennis Allen's defense, I think, is just so incredibly important, because for as much as we talk about 3-4 versus 4-3, no, the Bears didn't change from a 4-3 technically, but what Dennis Allen really runs is more of a 4-2-5. He's in 100%. That nickel package with the 5 DBs on the field a lot more. He stresses, that press man coverage, which we saw a little bit of today, despite the fact that Jalen Johnson wasn't out there. It was one of those things where the interior or the middle of the defense then becomes that much more important at directing traffic. So understanding what the guys in front of you and behind you are doing is crucial, and to have a very stable tandem in those two guys, I think, is really it's phenomenal for Dennis Allen, what Dennis Allen wants to do.